Welcome to our video tutorial on the teacher process for utilizing the SLO goal form within the Right Path Student Success System, a part of our series of videos which describe our solution for APPR, including SLOs. The SLO goal form incorporates all of the state-required components for SLO into a comprehensive, user-friendly form which is customizable to meet the needs of each educator participating in the SLO assessment process. From the Right Path homepage, we can access the SLO goal form by clicking on SLOs and then Goal Form Search under the APPR drop-down menu. The SLO goal form can also be accessed by simply clicking on APPR at the top of the screen. We will then have access to the various APPR tools that are available within the Right Path system. To enter the SLO goal form, I will simply click on SLO Goal Forms. We are now viewing the SLO Goal Form search page. From here, you'll have access to any previously started SLOs. To access them, you can simply click on the SLO you'd like to access. To start a new SLO, you can click on the Add SLO button in the top right-hand corner. Under the SLO drop-down menu, you may have access to various SLO templates depending on the criteria that was established by your district. The name for the SLO will self-populate. However, you do have the option to change the name if you choose to do so. To add the SLO, you can simply click on the Add icon. We are now viewing a new SLO goal form for Betty Rose. If at any time we would like to return to the SLO goal form search page, we can do so by clicking on Return to SLO Search at the top of the page. You'll also notice a View Report icon towards the top of the screen. This will allow you to view the SLO form as a PDF file, which can be saved as a PDF file or printed. The Save SLO icon at the top of the screen can be used to save progress you have made in completing the SLO goal form. You can then return to the SLO goal form at a later date to complete the form. The Save and Submit icon can be used when you have completed an SLO form and are ready to submit it. The first thing you'll want to complete on the SLO goal form is the building at the top of the screen. This can be done by selecting a school from the list within the drop-down menu. To complete the required components for the SLO process, you will notice that the SLO goal form provides rich text boxes throughout the form, allowing users to personalize their information by incorporating pictures or graphs as needed into the form. Under the heading Your Classes, the user will be able to select the specific classes and assessments that will be included in the SLO goal form. To select a specific class, you can simply click in the box next to the name of the class. To select all classes, you can simply click in the box at the very top, and all classes will be selected. Next, you can select the SLO exam that the class will participate in by selecting the correct assessment from the SLO exam drop-down menu. After you have selected the classes and the exams, you can click on Add Students from Classes to add the classes that you have selected. You'll notice that the screen will quickly flash to the top to show you that the students from the selected classes were added successfully. The screen will then return to the previous location. You will now notice a list of all of the students within the classes you selected and their SLO exam title under the heading Students Included in this SLO. If you choose to have selected students not included in the SLO, you can remove the desired students by clicking in the box next to the name of the students that you'd like to remove and then clicking on Remove Selected. After confirming the removal of the selected students, the students that you've selected will be removed from the list of students included in the SLO. Under the list of students that are included in the SLO, you will notice that the system will assist you in ensuring that the requirements for the number of students included in the SLO are met by providing you with an estimate of the percentage of your students that will be included in this SLO. This percentage is based on the classes you have selected and the number of students selected within those classes. Now that you have established the students who will be included in your SLO, you can enter the baseline SLO assessment scores for the selected students by clicking on Update Baseline Scores. The scores for the assessments that you selected will now be shown. If the SLO assessment you wish to use is not loaded into the Right Path system, you can enter baseline assessment scores by clicking on Bulk Update. Next, you will need to add SLO goal scores or target scores into the SLO goal form. This can be done by clicking in the box next to the student whose target scores you'd like to add. Or you can simply click in the box at the very top to select all students. Next, you will click on Update Target Scores. The student baseline scores can be used to calculate target scores based on the criteria that you set. The system will calculate the target scores based on success index, raw growth, or percentage growth. Let's have the system calculate the target scores based on a success index of 0.35. After clicking Update, the target scores will be shown. Keep in mind that different target scores can be set for individual students or groups of students. To make changes to an individual student's baseline or target information, or to include comments regarding a student's scores, you can click in the box next to the student's name and then click on the red pencil. You are now able to make changes to the student's information or to add comments in the comment box over to the right-hand side. After making changes to a student's information, you can save the changes by clicking on the disk above the red X next to the student's name. After completing the baseline and target assessment information, you will come to the learning content requirement on the SLO goal form. Based on the criteria that is established by your district, you can use the rich text box to detail the learning content, or specific standards that are loaded in the Right Path system can be added below. The heading criteria on the SLO goal form may be pre-populated. Again, this is based on the criteria that is established by your district. If the heading score percentages are not pre-populated, you do have the option to enter the heading score information into the boxes. After you have completed the SLO goal form requirements, you have the option to save the information by clicking on Save SLO. This will provide you with the option to return to the SLO at a later date to make changes if you choose to do so. If your SLO form is complete and you are ready to have it submitted, you can do so by clicking on Save and Submit. This will submit the completed SLO form to your administrator for the review process. To check on the status of your SLO goal form, you can return to the SLO goal form search page. You will notice that the status of your SLO will be shown to the right of the SLO title. If more information is requested, You can view the administrator comments by opening the SLO. After reviewing the administrator comments at the top of the screen, you are able to make the requested changes and resubmit the SLO form by clicking on Save and Submit. Once an SLO goal form has been approved, the status on the SLO goal form search page will change to Approved. If you have any questions or would like additional information about the teacher process for completing an SLO goal form within the Right Path Student Success System, please feel free to contact Right Reason Technologies. Thank you.